Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Skyrim Bruma. In the last video, we headed over here to this Camp of the Devout, all the way from wherever Frostcrag Spire is, all the way over here. So we began this walk, we just adventured on our way here, and we went down here and returned some Amulet of Talos, I believe it was. I don't think it'll be in there. No, because it was a miscellaneous. But now we are going to do Alamu's Veil, which is right up here. And before I get too far into it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Click the notification bell if you really enjoy my videos. And comments are greatly appreciated. On the last video, or 2 videos ago actually, after this one, I got a comment and it was telling me about Scruffy. And apparently, you can take him to the old man located at the inn on your way into County Bruma, up here at Snowstone Rest. The old man there, we did a quest for him where we collected some flowers and he left them as an offering, or not an offering, but more of like a tribute to his old dead dog. So you could give those to him, or give Scruffy to him, which I do wish I did. I mean, I kind of feel bad for not doing that. Seems over here we have a way that we can't go, but there is something unique over there, which kind of irks me a little. I do hope you guys are enjoying this. I mean, although obviously I'm a very small, I wouldn't even call myself a YouTuber. I'm just a guy who uploads YouTube videos. This has been the best series on my channel, with the first video having over 80 views, I believe now, and most of them are averaging like 15 views within their first 2 days, which is really cool and promising. It also has my highest view duration, so I know there are some people who actually sit down and enjoy watching them, which I really appreciate. Alright, now we can head in the Frozen Grotto. I'm gonna pull out my bow, do a little sneaking. Oh, alright, it's right there. Kind of wish this would have been like a more of an adventure, you know? But it seems it's just a one room. But we can search around first before we pick up what we're looking for. And since this seems like it's going to be a very short quest, I will start a quest that the person that I was talking about actually mentioned I should do. Or I'll at least start it. I don't know how long of a quest it is. What's the heirloom? One of the failed.
Well,
oh.
If it isn't another adventurer, come to return the heirloom back to its rightful owner. Well, I'm afraid the heirloom isn't real. You're a damned fool, though I can't say all that fast. Looks like you've just wandered into something well over your head. Now tell me, are you gonna sink or swim?
Who are you?
I'm someone that isn't afraid to kill people that ask tedious questions. Now listen. I have a dagger on my hip. It's laced with a deadly homebrewed Dunrick concoction. Luminos rusla, violet coprinus, and a little bit of ground adamantium ore. Ah, but of course, you lizards are resistant to poison, aren't you? Well, the dagger is still sharper than a scamp's claw. So I suggest you cooperate with me.
Before we go on in this conversation, let's talk about the attention to detail the line writers had for this. Like, that's a totally different line. They write in like, you know, you lizards are resistant to this poison, so it's just sharp. But I feel like if I was any other race, it would be like, he wouldn't say that. It would just be like, oh, it's sharp. Or I mean, oh, it's poisoned. How did you sneak up on me like that?
A combination of stealth training, experience, and not being a clumsy oaf. That, and I kept a few invisibility potions in my satchel as a fallback. Now, I think it's time we got down to business.
So what is it you want from me?
Nothing too hard. Child's play. Good thing for you, eh? I have a package here that needs delivering to a certain done milady in Bruma. Quite the damsel, that one. No, and don't ask what's inside. None of your business.
You mean the woman that sent me here?
Well, if you're going to put it so bluntly, I'm afraid you've disappointed me. I was hoping we could keep the foreplay going a little longer. Yes, I mean Alamu Nethri. She's an associate of mine, stone-hearted bitch. Suits me perfectly. Give her the goods, and you'll never hear from me again. Betray me, and our fledgling love will be short but sweet. Not even any love letters. How's that for bittersweet romance, eh? I'll let you work out the right choice.
Alright, so I have a lot of options. I mean, part of me wants to kill this guy,
I believe you.
but I don't think that's the character that I have. I think my character would go snitch. Because, I mean, I've already worked with the Bruma City Watch already. I mean, so I'm on good terms with them. Why wouldn't I tell them, right? So here we go. Go tell them. And if I had to guess, he's probably going to attack me at some point. Ooh, courier.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Your hands only. Let's see here.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Items? I wonder what that could be. Probably something to do with, I mean, Anniversary Edition, right? Not that. Could be this. Nope. You know, I wish there was like a, oh, it was this. Alright, so that's for the Creation Hendrheim, which came with Skyrim Anniversary Edition. And if you want to check that out, go check out my video on it. It's like 8 minutes long. It's a pretty cool house.
How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display?
Find out what Adius Vilius wants. What do you mean? Who's Adius Vilius? I feel like I should know who that is. I have a terrible memory, mind you guys. Oh, he's the, watch guy.
Hey, nice to see you around. Listen, there's a situation, and there are a few people I can trust with this.
I'd like to report a crime.
Oh? What crime? Go ahead, citizen.
A smuggling ring tried to blackmail me.
I see. Who's involved?
Alamu Nethri, in town in Nedlam, Baloth, and Frozen Grotto?
I see. Well, I think it's about time I had a little chat with this Alamu Nethri. In fact, why don't you come along? You reported it. It's only fair that you're present for this.
Imagine if, like, in real life, something scared, like, oh, someone broke into my house and he was waving a gun and you run away and you find a cop and he's like, alright, now come with me. You have to be here for this. He's like, what if I get shot, man? You're the, you know, you're the officer.
Yes, officer. Is there something you need?
Yes, you, in irons.
I'm sorry. There must be some sort of mistake.
There's no mistake, unless the blackmailing of this gentleman here was some sort of huge misunderstanding.
I assure you, this is all...
Something tells me you can't explain all
I'm gonna make a save here, just in
the
case I need this as my
correspondence and
thumbnail.
contraband we've already discovered in your home. As thanks for reporting this smuggling ring to us, I'm authorized to dispense a small token of our gratitude. Be well, citizen. Now,
Sweet.
I have to go slap this wretch in irons.
Oof. Alright, well, I know he has a quest, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do the quest that a commenter suggested to me, which involves sleeping at a certain inn. I believe the Restful Watchman it was. Is it this one? That's a house. Oh, right here. So we'll go in here. Hmm?
I've got the Restful Watchman. Rooms and food, that's what we do. What do you need?
I'd like to rent a room.
A fair price for a fair room. Your room is just here. Come, let me show you.
Take it you're not actually going to show me, so... It's one of these two crappy little rooms. Yep, right here. So we're supposed to sleep in here, so I'll just do a solid 12 hours. I hope this works, or I'm gonna look a little silly.
You here to do business? Goodbye. The restful watchman. Mind your
Alright,
step.
so it seems that
Let me know if there's
nothing has
anything else you
happened
need.
yet. I can't really get out of this room.
Can I help you?
So, I wonder what's going on.
Hmm?
Can I help?
I mean, I slept in here.
Hello?
Nothing really happened. Maybe I sleep again. Just give it an hour. Well, the only thing that seems to be happening is I awaken
Hello?
well rested.
I've got rooms, I've got food and drinks, and 1,000 elven ladies under my belt.
Alright, maybe I need to talk to this guy. This place is filthy and seems to be full of undesirables.
Then go over to the Gerald View if it suits you better. Me, I think this inn has more character than Mr. Stantis Fancy Pants' little establishment.
Do you ever run into trouble given your tavern's shady reputation?
Well, honestly, sometimes I do. I'm only saying this because I suspect you might be able to help me out. You see, there's this snooty Altmer that came through here a few days back. One of those haughty Alinor types. Newcomer to Bruma. Well, he came here, not realizing that the Gerald View might have been more to his tastes. After he witnessed a few of our, morally gray activities and an exceptional display of promiscuity, well, he decided to leave. Now, in his outrage and disgust, he's planning to try and press charges against my tavern. If you could just talk him down, I'd appreciate it.
Why exactly should I help you?
Because I can pay you, and I'm just too charming to resist. Why wouldn't you help me?
Alright, I'll do it.
Great. He's probably storming around town right now, trying to rabble-rouse against the Watchmen. Put a stop to it.
Now, I don't know if this is the quest that I was told about, but...
You aren't from Bruma. Did I see you arrive from the north? Are you? Did you arrive from Skyrim?
Yes, I came from Skyrim.
Ah, this is good news indeed. We don't get many travelers from my homeland these days. The roads are too dangerous, and the border controls are too tight. You must be a bit hardier than the usual milk drinkers I have to deal with. Tell me, are you a mercenary? Or do you fight for a higher cause?
I mean, I would say my character, I'm not really too into this, so... When it comes down to a decision, I'm just going to do what I would do, where I want to do everything I can, but if there was a morally correct decision in that quest, like the previous one, where like I had multiple options, I'll pick the good one. But if all I can do is bad stuff, I'll just do it anyways, you know what I mean? So I'll say my goals are my own.
Ah, an enigmatic character. One drawn to secrecy, to the shadows. Perhaps you are just the person I've been looking for. Tell me, if I were to offer you a job promising gore and glory, but also of the utmost sensitivity, would you be inclined to accept?
What are the details?
Blood, honor, glory to Skyrim and the Nords, and a modest bit of loot, of course. We are going to rescue a good friend of mine. Of course, it may require you to get your hands a little, dirty. If you head east out of Bruma, for a ways, you'll find a camp near Sidor, one of those ancient elven ruins. Meet me there. Oh, and, here. Let me mark it on your map.
Alright, so I was thinking for a second when he was telling me about this that it was going to be, him wanting me to save the guy who's locked in jail up here at Fort Pale Pass. Oh, I'm supposed to do this quest now. That's why it's active. So I'll run over here and then tell this guy what's going on. Like, give him the business. Be like, hey man, just because he's shady doesn't mean you should hate him. Just stay away from him.
Tavern? Damnable owner! How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display? Scandalous!
Good morning.
Bentur wants you to drop the charges.
Ha! That isn't going to happen, I'm afraid.
What's your problem with the Restful Watchman, then?
It's a dingy squad filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief. I want its proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that?
Like I said, I want to do the good thing, and these people are obviously shady, and I've already had issues with them. Why are the guards rushing in there? Like, I feel like that's an issue. I'll do it.
Excellent. As it so happens, I'm a mage by trade. I have access to many magical items from my home of Alanor. Take this. It's a very special memory gem. I have one active at all times, and this particular one recorded everything that happened at the tavern that night. Take it, and let the guard captain listen to it. Irrefutable evidence. I'm sure he'll see fit to take action then.
Alright, I'm kind of at a crossroads now, because I want to go do that quest. But I also want to do this. But I'm already here, so I feel like I should do this and do the other quest in the next video. I mean, hope that doesn't upset you guys. But I do promise, the next video will be doing that quest that the Nord gave us. And I feel like that is the one that I was told about, you know, sleep in the Restful Watchman.
Can I help you?
Hey, nice to see you around. Listen, there's a situation, and there are a few people I can trust with this.
Nah, not right now, man. I have this memory gem. It's a recording of the events in the Restful Watchman.
Oh, well, this should be interesting. Go ahead, let's listen.
What's that snot-brained Altmer doing here? This is no place for one of them.
You don't think he's Stalmore, do you?
No, doesn't seem the sort. But he's still not the right type for our little den. Might bring the wrong kind of attention.
So what do we do? Stabbing him would be excessive, so...
I know. Why don't we treat him to a little show of our favorite lusty Argonian maid?
Bandits have set up in
Perfect. Let's go fetch her.
We clear
Here,
them out.
take this coin.
Always come
I'd like to
back.
buy a little show for my Altmer friend over there.
Sure thing.
Oh, one other thing. He wanted you to roleplay as Liftsertail, you know, from...
Altmer. Always the same fantasy. Sure thing. Hey, darling. I heard you wanted a date with Liftsertail.
What is the meaning of this? Liftsertail? What a ridiculous name for an even more ridiculous... Oh my! Zarxus's breath! What in oblivion are you doing? I demand that you put that back on! Ariel, give me strength! Cease and desist! I demand that you cease and desist at once, you cretinous lizard woman! Stop jiggling about! I can't take this anymore. I think I'm going to faint. I think... Oh.
Ha! It worked. Otis, you really are a genius.
I know. Sop didn't even know what hit him.
Ha! They breed 'em special in Alanor, don't they?
Well, that's certainly very interesting. But I'm not sure that there's much in there that I can take action on. Tell our Altmer friend that I'm very sorry.
Alright, so that was, strange, peculiar, weird, very weird. Kind of funny, though. So, sadly, it seems like there is, no crime against something like that here in Bruma. Sorry that I'm really sniffly today. It's just, I mean, it's been frigid where I live. I mean, today is like the warmest day of the week so far, and it's 3 degrees out.
You're back. Have you played back the memory gem's recording for the captain? When is he arresting that damnable innkeeper?
The guard captain said there's nothing in there that can be used against Bentior.
Zarx's backside. I'm leaving this awful town. I've had enough of this cretinous Cyrodiil. I'm returning to Alanor. At least there I'm not assailed by lustful lizards.
Alright, so appears there's nothing else I can do. Ooh, is this Scruffy? Oh, I wish I could take you back. I regret everything.
Clothing for sale.
Why is that me in a YouTube video just saying everything backwards? Although I do think I'm getting better at sitting here and talking to myself. And I don't know if that's a good thing. Alright, Bentior. Serendil has left. No charges can be brought against you.
Ah, that's good to hear. Thank you. Here, take a little bit of coin on the house. Oh, and have this. It's a leftover memory gem that one of the guys took out of the elf's pocket when he was passed out on the floor. Might fetch a decent sum.
Ooh, can I use it somehow? Take it that's a miscellaneous item. Ooh, camping supplies. Serendil's leftover memory gem, so it seems it's just a miscellaneous emerald. Coin purse. Alright, that's weird. There's the heirloom that doesn't actually exist. I guess last thing I'm going to do for this video, just go sell my stuff. And there is a market over here. I don't know like what's going on really though. This is just clothes.
Can I help you?
What do you have for sale? Why are your eyes like that?
Here's what I have.
The way his eyebrows look make it look like his eyes are staring like straight up into the sky. So those circlets, clothes, everything I'm not wearing basically.
Talk to you later.
Can I help? If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Nothing I'm really interested in selling to her. You miscellaneous.
A slice of Nordic heritage, right here in Cyrodiil.
I smell a quest. Where did you get these artifacts from?
Many of them I collected during my adventuring days. I used to wander Skyrim in search of opportunity and adventure. I went through my fair share of Nordic ruins back in those days, and I took a liking to the ancient Nordic metalwork. So, I began to collect them as I adventured, and when I finally decided to settle down, I had quite an extensive stock.
Why sell ancient Nordic artifacts?
Why not?
Alright, so, oh, got any work available? I guess that's what I should ask if I want a quest.
As it happens, yes. Ancient Nordic weapons. They're a big chunk of my business, and I'm running low. If you happen to come across any in your travels, I'd pay you well.
Sure.
Excellent.
Although I don't know if I'm gonna like
I don't have it, you don't need it.
venture to Skyrim and get that stuff. Miscellaneous. What will you buy from me? Buy that and that. That works. Anything in here I don't want? Ooh yeah, because I upgraded to this chainmail, so I can sell all this stuff. And this iron dagger.
Until next time.
Alright, is there like a general goods store here in Bruma? Where would that be? Ooh, I wonder if I'm getting way too sidetracked. I think I'm just going to cut the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, come back on Thursday, like I always say, uploaded Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you guys want to see uploaded more, tell me and I'll maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's not that hard for me to record. It only takes like half an hour, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. The only problem is like the rendering time and the upload time. It takes me like 2 to 3 hours to upload one of these videos just because it's 1080p 60 frames per second. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello everybody, my name is Jarl Chris, and you just finished watching one of my videos. Obviously, if you made it this far, you probably enjoyed it, so if you did, leave a like and subscribe for more. Leave a comment down below if you have any advice for me, or if you want to see something else and you need to tell me. Other than that, hope you have a nice rest of your day. See you again. Bye-bye.